pleasant good day. You're here with your no other host, 876 Mission Man at Kiqstheart Fuel Culture. Today we are at the second city, Montego Bay, with the famous Montego Bay Football Club. We are here with one and only Owayne Gordon. Many people know him as Turco Man or even Pan Turco. You can call him a lot of names, but it's only one name, and it's Owayne Gordon. Welcome, sir.
Yeah man, it's an honor,
So how has it been starting out football as a early? How early did you start that transition being a football player?
I start off playing at the age of 10, because I always have big dreams to play, because watching my dad play as a goalkeeper, it's always a dream, if he actually, come be just like him. So I started off playing as 10, doing my training with my dad as well. So it was just like one of those moments where you just see it and want to live it,
So when was it the first time you play professional football at school level then? When did you start out?
So I started off at Flanker Primary, under 12, throughout under 12 as a goalkeeper, because that was the dream.
So many people even know them time they didn't hear flying Turco where they used to keep. Many people don't know that, because you start out in the goal and you supposedly bring flanker school go second the year the Cheto did beat,
Cheto beat at the final.
And you come out on the field. But they the match there at Jarek Park, you could have chased the ball and you go for the spectacular bicycle, but the chain they drop off still, but going up. Oh, it transitioned from under 12 going into high school. How was that transition?
It was a good transition, to be honest. Going to high school and doing what I love as well. As a goalkeeper. So I keep throughout high school, and the last year of high school, I forgot, like, we have this coach at the moment named Pencil. He come there and he's like, "Yo, you're too quick to be in the goal." I'm like, okay. So he started to like give me like training how to play outside.
Build your confidence.
Yeah, so he put me on the right side. I did well, and he's like, "Yo, from now on, this is where you will be playing." And I enjoyed it out there. I actually loved it because, shot used to kick off, and now I'm a kick shot.
Well, we used to have a cousin who say a madman alone going a goal, but it find it ridiculous. Like, everybody have a player position, but transition from Anchova, right? And where did that journey take you from high school? Where did you end up after that?
So I started playing for Reggae Kids, start off with Reggae Kids and play a few years at under 13 with Reggae Kids, then play for the
under
Reggae
15.
Youths, and so I developed my career through Reggae Kids and then moved to Montpellier
in Hanover.
In Hanover,
Montpellier. What league did you play there?
I think that was Confed.
So and how long did you last there?
Not even a month good, because I only played like 3 games, and then T. Davis hit me up and say he want to bring me to Kingston. And when he said Kingston, I'm like, Kingston? And he's like, yeah, I got Owayne Gordon. And I'm like, Owayne Gordon. And
the famous red and black.
Yeah, and Owayne Gordon was one of my favorite teams, because, Owayne Gordon and show me name Gordon. And
yeah. Kind of make all heap of sense, right? Gordon for Gordon. You know what I mean? Kind of make all heap of sense. So, when you arrive at Owayne Gordon, where did you start? In the under 20 system, right?
Yeah, I started off in the under 21,
under 21.
So I did extremely well in the under 21. My first year I scored 12 goals, and people kind of start love me there.
Recognize you now, and you start building a name for yourself.
Yeah, and then the second year was my best year actually, because in the first round alone in under 21 I already got 15 goals. So everybody like, yo, this is the next star for Owayne Gordon. This is the next man, And
so at that point, did you win any trophy in the under 21 system?
Yeah, we win under 21 my first year there. And then the second year we actually had first place, and when we leave they actually win the under 21 as well, because we did have a good team. So when we leave come on Mobile, everybody was surprised, because nobody knew that I was coming back to Montego Bay. It was just like
that's true.
It was just like one of those moments when me just get up and me just like, Montego Bay United just come back a league. All right, now I go to Mobile.
True. So coming back to Mobile, did the fans give you a warm welcome as a baller, go outside, go apply your trade in Owayne Gordon in that famous red and black jersey? Coming back to Mobile to transition now in the famous, I would say, green and blue jersey. Did the fans give you a warm welcome?
Absolutely not. I was just still the youth that don't recognize. So
As the Turco man.
yeah, so
Building a name.
nobody didn't really know me. I don't do anything in schoolboy football. I don't have a name for myself. I didn't do anything in football in general in Montego Bay. So I was just like one of those youth where
they would have referred to them as underdog.
And yes, I was an underdog in Montego Bay. So my first year when I come back in 2012 was a soft year for me. I started off with the under 21.
True.
Couldn't really make the transition to the first team. So it was just like it was a waste of transfer. But I did have an incredible season at Owayne Gordon, So when I come here, it was just like, okay, I was in and out of the 18, 2013. Then people start to acknowledge Turcoman because Turcoman start use PS and aggressiveness.
True.
So it was just like one of those things that people start pay attention to and they say, oh, this is one nice little baller.
So what year in the Jamaica Premier League was your breakout season then that you build a name for yourself where everybody starts a Turcoman? You see me what?
2014.
2014.
Unreal season.
How did that end?
With 2 goals against Waterhouse in the final.
So you lift the trophy.
Yeah. So after that, it was just like lone Owayne Gordon.
Yeah. So you finally reached the stage now where people start know say you is a professional baller now because you win the Jamaica Premier League. You have a name for yourself. The city of Montego Bay, which is the whole parish of St. James, know Owayne Gordon now. So, we want to bring back home that joke because when Montego Bay transitioned over to Montego Bay United, there was no title at the time. You guys was the first set of guys that transitioned that thing and bring the title home. So, how was that feeling knowing that you guys was the first? And even still returning back now, but when I reach us about how did you feel at that time, bringing home that title that has been eluding us for quite some time?
It's a great feeling, and for me, it means we a lot, because now people know who is Owayne Gordon, and that was the ultimate goal. Because growing up, I always tell myself like, I want to be known for the right reason. I want to be somebody that people can actually love, but love with respect, not fear, So, growing up in Flanker, people always say, yo, nothing good not come from Flanker. So,
and talking about Flanker, many people doesn't know that you have a split community within Flanker and Barrytown because your mom is like from Flanker, your father is from Barrytown, right?
Both from Barrytown.
But your mother resigned in Flanker at the moment. For quite some time because as I said, Flanker school, so you grew up there.
Yeah, I grew up. I live Barrytown at the age of 5, so you can't say technically Flanker is my home.
No, but me as a fan, I would be honest with you, Owayne Gordon. You see, if I forgive you a birthplace, I would say Barry Flanker or Flanker Barrytown. I'm not going to be lying and say Flanker or Barrytown because, bro, you see, when I talk about your support system, it comes from them two community there. As a baller, if I match the run us right now with Mobile United, you can know, say, Flanker people are coming to see how we are going to Barrytown. So, I really respect the fact that you represent the community there and you represent it proud. You know them because talking about Flanker, most people think that only bad things come from Flanker, but growing up as a youth, you see one heap of professional baller come from Flanker. People that are even in the Jamaica take. Me here doing this interview with you right now. Enough people don't know so we go way back because I remember the first time me and you get selected for the national under 15. It was an elder called Mr. Paul, give me money. You remember the time there?
Yeah.
So most people probably see me I do interview and don't know so me a baller and I win the Cup 2000 here for St. James, but that's a few next story. But them youth are you who I really look up to and respect, you know they way there. So coming up through the ranks at Flanker and transitioning at the Premier League now, you're talking about your first Premier League title when you win now. So how was it like for the second season of building up that pressure knowing that Uno are the defending champion going into that 2015 season, 2016?
It was high, because
expectation was high.
Yeah, everybody have the Montego Bay United as the best team in Premier League because of the group of players that we have at the moment. You're talking about Ladiel Richie on our defense line.
Yeah.
You have Fabian McCarthy in the midfield. You have Dino Williams as the 9. You have Alan Atty as
forward.
So you have the fastest front three in our Premier League history. So when people talk about a group that have those quality of players.
And to be honest, I did really like the chemistry in the team that season there, you know. Because up till now, even still is a family. No man no lose touch. Every man always remain humble and know say start from the grassroots and still did it right now. So that's one of the things I respect about so as I was saying earlier on.
Yeah, but definitely it go actually be like that, because these are players that you don't only play Premier League with.
Yeah.
You play Corner League with.
True.
You grew up with, said we play under 13.
Leagues.
You play under 16 with them. So it was just a group of guys that was already there. It wasn't
True.
like it's a complete stranger group of guys that come together and form a unit that do extremely well.
Okay, so in your second season now in the Premier League, because we stated that Montego Bay win the Premier League 2 times, you was part of those 2 winning team, right?
And lose one final, the second final.
Oh, you lose the second final.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3. We go to 3 back-to-back final.
Yeah.
Lose the second one, which against Owayne Gordon, which we could have actually win the league, but unfortunately we didn't. But
I just say go because football more one of the best team winning now. That's the team I needed the most still, you see me? So the third season, say win the Premier League. So basically that time your transition go overseas then, right?
Yeah.
After winning the Premier League. So how was that transition as a youth coming from the Garrison? Because people refer to Moby as country, you know. Or what is like as a countryman going in a foreign country then?
It was an excited moment, you know, because coming off of the Champions League with Montego Bay United at the time, I'm
talking about that. Your last season in the Premier League, that was your high score season, right? How much did you bang that season?
22 goals in 2 rounds.
And how much assists? You remember?
I've
been so long, you know.
Yeah,
I remember the goal there because I did the leading goal scorer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So transition now.
It was a season to remember, because it was a bittersweet moment, you know.
True.
Because I end up got injured the whole of first round. True. Because I get up and I go play some Corner League game and end up get injured. Miss out a few games in the Champions League. That is one of the league that I was so hungry to play in, because I scored so many goals in the whole qualification. So going into the Champions League, I was really focused and ready to be a part of it, and end up got injured. So doing my rehab and everything, I literally cry one day and say, yo, when I get back off this injury, I have to do everything in my powers to reach overseas. So because I actually leave on a high when I get injured, I was one of the players that is doing extreme.
Everybody didn't know the name Owayne Gordon or Turkman.
Yeah, so for me to out for a few months because of injury, so when I come back, it was unreal. Like it's like I couldn't do nothing wrong.
True.
Every single game, when you ask who scored for Moby, Turkle.
Yeah.
Check the William. Yeah, so it was just like one of those seasons where you come back off an injury and you just make up your mind to say, oh, they go do everything in their powers to beat the man. And I was like one of that person. I just do everything in my powers to beat the man.
True.
So talking about the trophy, I didn't play no part in the final because I get my contract like a month.
Yeah, but even though you didn't play the finals, you still get a medal because you did the practically all of the season and I played then.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I played the whole season.
So even though you don't play the finals, that not tactically means that you don't win the finals. You still get a medal.
I still get the medal because I was the leading goal scorer, and I actually play a major part in the both legs of semi-final against Owayne Gordon because I scored here in Montego Bay, and I
remember that match out at Kitchener. It was pandemonious when them score back. Beer throw down from upstairs, and when they score back again, Beer go back upstairs. But the day of the match did crazy, bro. I tell you, when you bring it back now to the finals, or you say you win, but transition from the finals now to overseas. How was it like playing overseas now as a country? You would have said gone in a foreign country.
It was a great experience, and I'm so grateful for the experience because now it kind of
build you as a player or mold you?
I would say more educated to the game.
True.
Because I see the game on a whole different level now. Like the awareness that I have today, I didn't have it when I was younger.
True.
And that one key thing I would tell every young player, like when you get the opportunity to play overseas, just go pay attention, learn as much as you can, because in the future it will help you a lot.
True.
Because today it helped me a lot with my awareness around the box and stuff like that. It definitely helped me more composed. So, you know, I use my speed when it's necessary. Guys, even though people say, yeah, because you're older now, that's why you don't really use the speed. But me use my speed because
smartly now, because you know how to control it, because it come like it's a kafu situation, and you know say all you get the faster you get.
Yeah.
It come like a wine, and all of the wine get the better it tastes, but them don't know say you have to just save your strength for certain part of the ball game. You know say I'm go run pan them the 20 minutes, I'm go breathe for the next 10 minutes, run pan them for the, you know, it's all about time management in the football, and you can't just run whole 90 minutes, and nobody now got a stamina there. You see me?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Playing overseas now, how many clubs did you play for overseas?
So I started off with Indy 11.
Yeah.
Then I leave to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Then I leave to OKC Energy.
Yeah.
Then I go back to Texas with Austin Ball.
Yeah.
And then after Austin Ball, I go to Richmond Kickers. So 5 clubs.
So that's 6. I was counting, that was 6 clubs. So playing at those 6 clubs, did you win any major title there?
Yeah, so my first season with
Indy
11, we win the regular season championship.
Yeah.
Lose against New York Cosmos in the final, which I didn't dare. I was with the national team at the moment.
True.
And then San Antonio, regular season champion, lose out in the final again, which I didn't dare again because of World Cup reasons. So it was just like one of those moments. And with my last club, Richmond Kickers, regular season champion and lose in the playoff.
Okay.
So it was just like...
And so now you're back home at Montego Bay United in the Jamaica Premier League again. How is that feeling? How is that feeling? Was this time around was the warm welcome feeling that Owayne Gordon was expected, because your first match here versus Limeall, you know, was a sold out stadium. Everybody was looking forward for the January transfer them. To see what Mobile United really have in store. So how was that first match of the season, putting on back that jersey of Montego Bay United? How did you feel?
It's a great feeling, to be honest, you know, because it's your first game back, you leave on a high.
Yeah.
You know, the expectation for everybody is high, you know, and for the past couple of weeks leading up to the game, you know, everybody is like, yo, I can't wait to be at the game. I can't wait to see what you have in store. And it's so crazy because, you know, going into that game, I actually go into the game injured, but nobody knows. But players and coach. And it's so crazy that I end up scoring in the game.
Sure.
And even the game against Waterhouse as well, I'm still injured and still end up scoring that game. So it's just like, is it one of those phases in your career where you just find yourself at the right spot at the right time?
And even when the team needed the most.
And when the team needed the most. So it was just like that. And
because the first match against Limeall, you was the one to open the score sheet. I think you dribbled the ball from around right there, about 35 yards coming at the box. And you just use it and trick the keeper and put it at the near post. But did I watch the match right at the corner there, so, you know, and when you scored that goal, it was a lift off for the Montego Bay supporter. Them getting at the game now and they're behind the team and the ball game start roll. But moving over to the second match against Waterhouse at Kitchener now, Montego Bay kind of start out a little bit flat, but them coming at the game second half when them score the goal. And that's one of the things I like about Montego Bay fans. I have to commend them on that. I say anytime the team play good, them get behind them, push them in the team, you know, push them in the ball game so you can lift on the game. You see me, and that I see happen over Kitchener. When you score the goal, everybody come behind you know, and that pressure, bro. How did you feel to score that goal to level the match at the Kiqstheart Stadium in front of the home fans. What did that go through your mind when you scored the goal, like when the ball lit the back of the mesh? How you feel? How you feel at that time, knowing that you have the level now?
You know, at the moment, to be honest, when the ball come over to me, I don't really have that much time to think.
No,
The
I
only
know.
thing I can think about is just get this on target. And when I find the back of the net, it's just one of those moments that when you look in the stand and see how everybody reacting and you see the whole team reacting and you hear the stadium, you know that this is what it's all about. You know, this is what Montego Bay United is all about. This is what the city of Montego Bay is all about.
The celebration was crazy, you know, because when I see you take the truck, I think they go do a lap round, you know, we see a run out for the aggressive and the whole fans like they're behind the team, and I tell no lie. So I really like that, even though the third game against Cavalier never got successful, we get 1-0, but I like the team energy still in the first half and the second half. I think that was a good game. And not every match I go scoring as a forward, but at least you contribute something to the team. Well, Montego Bay United can look back on and take the positive out of it and say, yo, even though we lost the game 1-0, there was a lot of positive things from that match we can build on. Coming on this Sunday, facing on Veer at home. You see me, that match is a match we I look forward for Montego Bay United get back to winning ways. What are your thoughts on that game coming this Sunday?
You know, we as a group, we know exactly what we have today, and that's what we are working with. You know, the team is motivated. We have an ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to make the playoff, and you can see it in the group that everybody really grasps into that. Everybody willing to take part in the new chapter of Montego Bay United because
currently you're at 8th position right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
4 points away from playoffs. So it's just more like football, they consider it died in the Western Jamaica, and what we have today, we know absolutely that we can actually put back Montego Bay United and Western football on the map in terms of quality football and, you know, championship.
True. Well, that is what Montego Bay is looking for the title to come back here for quite some time now, because from 2016 till now we haven't won that title, and many Montegonians even are looking forward. One of the things I may have to commend the club and to bring back that famous yellow, green, red jersey. Most Seba fans like that colour because it was coming from Seba to Mobile United. So bringing back that retro colour, I see it draw a whole heap of fans and them things. You know, I'm really like about that, but playing overseas and playing locally, what you really like about Philly culture?
The playing overseas and playing here. What I really like about it, I feel like both culture passionate about the sports.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, I really don't have no difference between the two, because the only difference we can have between the two is that we love the game more.
True.
You're going to some city, they don't even know that a soccer team is in the city.
True.
So in Jamaica, you know, anywhere you're going to Jamaica, they always talk about football. So at the end of the day, that I only give and take away from the two sides of the kind.
Before we wrap up, I really want to ask you this question that everybody want to ask. How did you feel that first time putting on the Jamaica jersey, like the Reggae Boys colour? How did you feel? You remember that first time putting on that jersey?
Yeah, I can't forget that day of Kiqstheart Stadium. But, you know, the thing about that moment is something that, you know, you yourself, you have your list of things that you want to do in your life. True. And at what age, at what time you want to do it and stuff like that. And I feel like that the moment they kind of motivate me more if you actually reach in my career, because I did tell myself that at a certain age I want to represent my country.
True.
And how it all come around is just like a moment that may have to cry as well, because may I look for my mother one day, just to play schoolboy football, go up against St. James High, get knocked out, go to hospital. My mother tell me something love football alone because it go kill me. And I look on her on the bed and say, oh, mommy, listen to me. One day, you go watch me on your TV and also watch me play for Jamaica. And for the moment when I can look for my mother in the VIP area at catching all and know say me put her there to watch me. It was a feeling not to forget. Like it was just one of them moments that were me happy with myself and can't just me always live that the moment over and over.
It can't expire like it's always in your head.
Yeah, it's
so how
always.
much time did you cap for the national team?
On record 18 time, but technically about 27.
So how much goal you score for the national team?
Only 1 and 17 assists.
17 assists and 1 goal. That's you did a play on the wing then time, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good record still, but more goal could have did it still, you know? More goal could have did it because the assist levels are way up at 17 and 1 goal, but wow, face it, enough ball never score a goal for them country. So if you put on the jersey and to make your mother proud and if you even score that goal as well, it's fair to say you achieve what most baller would have really want to achieve. You probably not win the Costa Cup or never get a D Cup season, but you win Premier League and you go Gold Cup for Jamaica. You want to go finals and semi 2 times.
Yeah. Finals, semi-finals, the 2nd time.
Owayne Gordon, you still make it international by representing Jamaica, winning Premier League for Montego Bay United. So it's quite to say you did it and you're back home at Montego Bay United at what age?
32 now, man.
Okay, the referee as the veteran, but as we would say veteran, it was nice talking to you. You know, it's a pleasure. Owayne Gordon, otherwise known as Turkoman. Hope to do this sometime again.
Yeah, man, it's an honor.
Kiqstheart, Fluid Culture. Thank you very much for tuning in for today's show, Kiqstheart, Fluid Culture. It was a pleasure having this staff today with our another Owayne Gordon. Hope to see you next time again. You never know what Kiqstheart, Fluid Culture may be. Maybe in town, country, somewhere near you.